Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Wednesday, November 19th. You'll be interested to know. 162 years ago, today in 1863, President Abraham Lincoln delivered a brief but powerful Gettysburg Address honoring fallen soldiers and redefining the cause of the war at a dedication for a national cemetery. The speech crystallized the nation's commitment to liberty and equal rights, setting a moral standard that elevated the conflict into a test of democratic ideals for generations to come. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning, it's mostly sunny, and it feels like 24 degrees with 5-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 4:17, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:41. It looks like we're in for a sunny Wednesday with a high near 46 and a light northwest breeze around 5. Tonight, expect mostly clear skies with a low around 28 and light winds continuing. For all you beach runners out there, the first high tide Wednesday will be at 10:15 with the low tide at 4:45. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 51 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather. Thursday will be partly sunny with a high near 46 and a light north wind around 5 miles per hour. A slight chance of rain arrives Friday morning as skies turn mostly cloudy with highs near 52 and southwest winds up to 9 miles per hour. Then dry and mostly sunny conditions return Saturday and Sunday with highs in the upper 40s and light northwest to west breezes. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, Boston has officially earned its first Michelin star restaurant, with the honor going to 311 Omakase on Tremont Street in the South End. Additionally, 6 other eateries in the area received Bib Gourmand awards, including Bar Volpe and Fox and the Knife in Boston. Earlier this year, Michelin announced its esteemed guide would expand to Greater Boston, and the excitement surrounding the 2025 Northeast Cities Guide has been palpable. Martha Sheridan, president and CEO of Meet Boston, emphasized the guide's influence on travelers seeking extraordinary cuisine. Local food blogger Mark Hurwitz mentioned several contenders for future Michelin stars, highlighting Boston's growing culinary scene. Now on to sports. Oklahoma moved up to 8th in the college football playoff rankings, while Notre Dame remained 9th, giving the Fighting Irish a decent chance to control their postseason path. Ohio State, Indiana, and Texas A&M held the top 3 spots for the 3rd consecutive week. Alabama dropped to 10th after losing to Oklahoma. The rankings now feature 5 Southeastern Conference teams in the top 10, potentially paving their way to the playoffs. Miami, currently ranked 13th, faces a challenging path to the conference championship. Exciting rivalry games this Thanksgiving weekend could drastically impact playoff positions. The chances of favorites winning these matchups sit at just 15%. In local sports, Jaylen Brown scored 29 points, Payton Pritchard contributed 22 points and 10 rebounds, and the Boston Celtics beat the Nets 113-99 on Tuesday night, marking their first time above 500 this season. Derek White added 15 points for the Celtics, who secured their 3rd consecutive victory improving to 8 wins and 7 losses. Michael Porter Jr. scored 25 points for the Nets, but they struggled offensively late in the game. The Celtics will face the Nets again on Friday night in Boston. In top news, new research indicates that the Shingles vaccine may help prevent dementia by lowering the risk of reactivation of the varicella-zoster virus. One of the largest studies on this link found that individuals with multiple shingles episodes had a higher dementia risk for several years post-second outbreak. The findings, published in the journal Nature Medicine, emphasize the importance of shingles vaccination for brain health. Researchers analyzed over 100 million medical records from 2007 to 2023. Those vaccinated showed a 27 to 33% lower dementia risk over 3 years. This study suggests a greater understanding of the virus's role in neurodegeneration could improve dementia treatments. In business news, Alphabet stock has risen amid excitement over the artificial intelligence boom, but its chief executive officer sees elements of irrationality in AI investment. Sundar Pichai launched Alphabet's Gemini 3 on Tuesday, calling it state-of-the-art in reasoning. He emphasized that Gemini 3 better understands context and intent behind requests, enhancing user experience. In midday trading, Alphabet stock was up 0.5% at $286. Pichai warned that no company is going to be immune if an AI bubble bursts. Concerns about overinvestment in AI are growing, with a majority of investors indicating companies are overinvesting. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 4% to $95,000. Ethereum is up 5% to just under $3,200. And XRP is up 5% to $2.24. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. U.S. Bank has discontinued its robo-advisor automated investor, effective October 28th. This decision is part of a broader trend, as companies like UBS and JP Morgan Chase have also reevaluated their digital advice strategies. A representative from U.S. Bank cited evolving market conditions and customer preferences for this move. Accounts were transitioned to self-directed investing, or the Wealth Connect service, which offers personalized guidance from financial advisors. While some robo-advisors have thrived, others struggle, facing high customer acquisition costs and low profit margins. Wealthfront recently filed to go public, boasting over 1.3 million funded clients. And in entertainment news, Netflix has acquired Johnny Rosenthal's comedy spec, Aunt Roxie, for Ryan Reynolds' Maximum Effort and Amy Williams to produce. In Aunt Roxie, a carefree writer agrees to watch her uptight sister's gifted children for a week, navigating teenage romance and her own messy love life. Rosenthal is known for writing Bad Santa 2, which grossed over $100 million worldwide. Reynolds' Maximum Effort recently boarded an Amazon MGM remake of the 1974 action comedy, Thunderbolt and Lightfoot. Williams' produced credits include Rally Caps and Mothers and Daughters, featuring several notable actors. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, Our quote comes from the American historian and author, David McCullough. And he said, "History is a guide to navigation in perilous times." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.